Welcome to Jay's Gamepad, everybody, and all my fellow G's and gamers out there, welcome back. I have literally just finished playing my second playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West, playing that New Game Plus mode, maxing out all my legendary armors and weapons and so forth and so on. And I literally came across this interesting article. Now, is it a coincidence or is it just fate? I don't know, but you know what? Let's find out. Wagwan. ALOY confirmed for Horizon Netflix show, helmed by Umbrella Academy showrunner. Bet you didn't see that one coming, and the truth of the matter is I didn't see that coming. The only thing I saw coming is the Last of Us HBO series, and I heard talks about them doing a God of War TV series or a film or something like that. But apart from that, this is news to me, and you know, it's interesting news. So let's get into the finer details of this article and see wagwan. The Netflix series based on Horizon Zero Dawn will feature everyone's favourite flamed hair heroine after all. It has been confirmed. The showrunner of the Umbrella Academy, Steve Blackman, has been tapped up to head up the project, which will also include some production crew that has worked on The Boys and The Expanse previously. Now, first and foremost, I just want to say the fact they got crew members that worked on The Boys and The Expanse, that's good. That's good news, especially The Boys, because The Boys is one of my favorite TV shows. It's so good. Like, I love that show. If you haven't watched it, I don't know what you're doing. Go and watch The Boys. It's on Amazon. God-like TV show. You know what I'm saying? If you want a twist on superheroes in a fucked up but really, really good way, The Boys is the show for you. Anyway, so that's good. The fact they got some of the crew members, but I'm a little bit concerned the fact that they've got the showrunner of the Umbrella Academy, Steve Blackman, and I say that because season 1 was good. It was good, but after that it went downhill and it took a bad left. And ever since season 1, I'm just like, I'm done with this show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Personally, I think it's a slightly bad thing, but I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Steve Blackman being involved, and how do you feel, or what do you think in regards to The Boys and The Expanse crew members that worked on that are working on Horizon. Anyway, back to the article. Horizon 2074 will be set across multiple timelines. The news comes from a recent interview Blackman gave regarding the conclusion of the Umbrella Academy, when the topic turned to his next project based on Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, that's interesting as well. The fact that it's mentioned that it's meant to be set across different timelines. I don't know. We had a similar situation with Resident Evil where it jumped from 2 different timelines, and that didn't really turn out very well, did it? So I don't know. Is it a good idea? It's interesting, you know what I mean, being that it's a post-apocalyptic world, you know, that's set like God knows how long after our world, you know, came to an end. So it just depends, but multiple timelines, how many timelines are they talking about? Like 2, 3, 4? What was it? I don't know. So, but yeah, it's interesting, but I'm a bit concerned again, because obviously, like I said, the last gaming TV series that we had off Netflix was Resident Evil, and that didn't pan out very well, did it? So anyway, let's go through his answers, some of his comments in this interview. Horizon Zero Dawn is an exceptional, well-crafted game with wonderful characters not often seen in the rank and file of the gaming world. Their salvation comes in the form of a young female warrior named ALOY, who has no idea she's the key to saving the world. Now, I'm going to just stop right there, yeah, and highlight something. The fact that he's highlighted wonderful characters not often seen in the rank and file of the gaming world. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What does he mean? What, like black characters, female characters? I've been gaming for a very long time, since like the Nintendo days, the Sega days, the Atari days. Like my gaming resume, my gaming history goes way back. I've always played games where like they had like females as main, like with the main characters, main protagonists. I don't know what he's talking about. See, like stuff like this is concerning. Like, what do you mean not often seen in the rank and file? I don't know, it's weird to me, man. It's weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, back to his comments. Suffice to say, yes, ALOY will be the main character in our story. My writing partner on this, Michelle Lavata, forgive me for butchering the name, and I are thrilled to be able to expand this remarkable IP into a series for all types of viewers. Again, I just want to highlight something because I think it's a little bit concerning. Again, when he says thrilled to be able to expand this remarkable IP into a series for all types of viewers, I have a big problem with that. And the reason why I have a big problem with that is because when you're writing anything and you try to write for everybody, you end up writing for nobody. Not everything is for everybody. Yeah, sometimes you can make a film, a TV series, music, make whatever, art or media, and you will garner, you will you will bring new people that might not particularly be that interested in that piece of work or in that film or in that series. But when you try to write for everybody, you end up writing for nobody, and the film or the series ends up being for nobody, and it ends up being shit. So that is very concerning, the fact that they're talking about all types of viewers. What do you mean all types of viewers? I don't know, man. I would have thought that he would be focusing on people like gamers who basically made this IP what it is today, to the point where he wants to work on this project. Focus on the gamers. Focus on telling a story on the characters in the world of Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West. Focus on doing that. Focus on doing that, and everybody else will flock to it. If the script is good, the characters are good, the plot is good, the world building is good, the world that you've built in terms of the sets and everything, the story you're telling is good, people will come and watch it. People will come and watch it. People that don't even play games, they will come and watch it. They will hear the bars, they hear people talking about it, people will be gravitated to it. They will come and watch it. I don't know. Anyway, back to the article. The project is still in the very early days of its production, and we don't have any word of any casting or a release date yet. But what I will say, that they need to get Lance Reddick. Now, if you don't know who Lance Reddick is, he is a godlike actor. First time I ever saw him was in the series called The Fringe. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? The Fringe is really, really good. And do you know what? He was recently in Resident Evil. He played Albert Wesker. Yes, I know. You're thinking, what? He's black. Yeah, I know. But anyway, he was the best thing about that show. That's all you need to know. And the funny thing about it is that he plays a character in Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West called Silas. So even though they haven't casted anybody, I've got to believe that they're gonna cast him, because he isn't just a voice actor, he's first and foremost an actor. So they have to cast him, and if they don't, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I'm willing to go out on the limb and say Lance Reddick is gonna play Silas in this TV series, especially if they're jumping through timelines. I'm sure that, you know what I mean, like they've got a character, you know what I mean, got his character in this series. You have to cast the man that done the voice acting, and they use his face to model the character of Silas. He has to be in it. He has to be in it. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much the article with itself. But I've got a few points I want to talk about, a few concerns. So, like I said, we had recently off Netflix. Resident Evil series and Cowboy Bebop as well, anime series and a game series, and they both flopped. They both flopped really hard. They both got cancelled after one season. Both of them were trash. They were garbage. They were nothing like the anime, and they were nothing like the game. And gamers spoke with their wallet. Gamers spoke with their viewership. And they said, no, we don't like this shit, we don't want this shit. And they got bad reviews because it was a bad TV series. Both of them were. So that's a bit concerning, because it seems like to me that Hollywood and Netflix spend a lot of time virtual signaling. They spend a lot of time pushing identity, politics, social justice, intersexual feminism narratives in all these series and all these IPs. when you pump it into Cowboy Bebop, when you pump it into Resident Evil, it's gonna turn a lot of people off, because people don't want to be reminded of real world things. They don't want to be reminded of real world politics. They don't want to be reminded of the world that they live in. The point of us watching TV, series, gaming, comic books, music, everything else is escapism. It's the artist showing us something, a new world, a new reality, a new experience, you know, to get away from the everyday life that we live. You know, it's not always good, even if it is good. Sometimes you just want something different. But when these script writers, these directors, these actors spend their time virtual signaling, do you know what? You know the saying? Go woke, go broke. And that's what happened with both of these shows. Now, I don't want it to be the same situation with Horizon. I don't. I really, really don't want it to be the same situation. But when we've got like, when we've got Steve Blackman, who was the showrunner for Umbrella Academy, we all saw what happened after season 1. The only shining grace is Lance Reddick. I think Lance Reddick is going to be in it. He's an amazing actor. Also, you've got some of the crew members from The Boys and The Expanse. That's a bonus, because them two TV series are really, really good. So that's a bonus. But when I go through his comments, it seems like and sounds like we're going to be getting more of this bullshit. Instead of just telling a really good story, we're going to get preached to and like reminded of the world and the times that we live in today. And that's not why we watch TV series or shows or films or anything, you know. And I can potentially see this going down the same road as Resident Evil, Cowboy Bebop, the same bullshit, and I don't want it to, because I love Horizon Forbidden West. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I love the world, I love the characters. You know what I'm saying? I bought the collector's edition of the first game. I've got Aloy sitting on my shelf. I love her. I love the character. But the point is that I love the world that they've built. And these comments leave me concerned, very concerned. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this article, your thoughts and opinions or feelings on my points of views. I don't know. Maybe you're seeing something I'm not seeing, but to me, this is just more of the same bullshit. And it's been tried and tested and it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. And how long are we going to keep on getting the same type of bullshit, this same type of content? This same type of pandering, this same type of narrative? How long are we going to get this bullshit for? I'd rather them just focus on the IP that they're working on. And like I said, if you make it for everybody, it ends up being for nobody. Then you go woke, you go broke, make no money, it gets cancelled. Tarnish the name of Horizon Zero Dawn, tarnish the name of Resident Evil, tarnish the name of Cowboy Bebop. Destroying these IPs, and for what? Nah, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you like man's content or any of my content. You can also hit me up on the social, Twitter, Instagram and Twitch, Jay's Gamepad across the board. You ain't got to type, tap, press anything else but that. And also, if you want to find me or hit me up on PlayStation, my gamer name is MrGhostProtocol. So I guess I will see you and speak to you real soon.